Hello, welcome back. As we continue in the study with the life of Joseph, dreaming again after great betrayals, we continue the study. We are now at Genesis 37, verse 12 to 36. Joseph's journey takes a heartbreaking turn as his brothers, driven by jealousy, betrayed him. Sent by his father Jacob to check on his brothers in the field, Joseph found them in Dothan. However, instead of welcoming him, his brothers conspired to kill him. They ultimately decided to sell him into slavery, deceiving their father into believing he was killed by a wild animal. This pivotal moment sets Joseph on a path of suffering, but also prepares Joseph for the future role in Egypt as the second highest position to Pharaoh. Jealousy breeds destruction. Joseph's brothers allowed jealousy to consume them, leading them to betrayal. How does envy impact relationships today? Tell me. Let's put some typing in the chat. Let's put some response in the chat today. God's sovereign plan. Though Joseph's circumstances were dire, God was still at work. How can we trust God even when we can't see his plan? Even in painful moments, how do we still trust God? How do you still trust God and the pain is so great? Let's go to Joseph. He will tell us about it. He will tell us how he handled it. Despite being sold into slavery, Joseph remained faithful. How do we remain faithful? How do we maintain integrity when faced with trials? And so we know the story that Joseph was sold into Egypt, and there he had to encounter the temptation with Potiphar's wife, but Joseph kept his integrity. And in spite of your dreams being shattered, that does not give you no room to let down your guard and to move out without integrity. Do you think you know why Joseph's brothers were jealous of him? If so, tell us. How does this story illustrate the dangers of unchecked emotions? A lot of siblings have unchecked emotions. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter how old you are, those unchecked emotions will manifest at the right time for that person, but the wrong time for everyone. What does Joseph's response to betrayal teach us about trusting God? Now, we know that Joseph could have done so much. He could have ordered all his siblings' life. He could have put them in prison for life. He could have put them in dungeons. He could have done so much things to them. But because he trusts God and because of the integrity that he held, he did what was right throughout the story. And so dreaming again has a lot to do with relationships. Oftentimes, it's a relationship issue that causes us not to want to dream again. There are series that we'll do on life after divorce, dreaming again. That's a whole series by itself. But I want to encourage you, relationships matter. And so Joseph wanted to ensure that he kept his integrity. And even though all that they did was wrong to him, he continued to serve and to do good. That's a good place to stop even now and just think on some of the things that you have gone through and how you were able to let go. Can you use those experiences now to help others? I want to say, yes, we have a lot of persons who are pastors, who are elders, and they have gone through church hurt. They have gone through betrayals. They have gone through so much, but they must be able to release those persons, release the pain, and dream again. It was just today I was speaking to an apostle, and she was making mention of many people who stopped dreaming, great prominent people, because of life events, and they have put their call and their ministry in a file and never to return because the pain was so great. I have come to help you today to say, let go and let God, because a whole nation is waiting on your wisdom. A whole nation is waiting on a word of instruction that God would have given unto you to release to the people. Dream again in spite of the pain. Have you ever experienced betrayal? How did you respond to it? You can feel free to put it in the comment below. How can we find hope when life takes unexpected turns? Right now, we are in the 7th month, July, and a lot of things have shifted in the economy. Life has taken a negative turn for many persons. Some persons have lost their jobs. Some persons have to relocate. Life takes turns, but in the midst of those turns, you must not believe that that's the end of it. You need to now start to think, what is God trying to say to me? Where is He leading me? And what are the lessons that I must learn so that the dreams He has given unto me will be fulfilled? Do not look at closed doors as that's it. Closed doors are great opportunities for what is opening for you on the other side. Joseph was put in a pit, but on the other side, he was about to lead Potiphar's house. He was then put into prison, but on the other side of the coin, he was being prepared to lead Egypt out of a great famine. I say to you today, stop doubting. Stop putting your mind in a negative place and just believe that all things are working together for good to them who are called by God. Today, dream again in spite of the betrayals, in spite of the hardships, in spite of what you have faced in life. Today, I have come to say to you, it's not over until God says over. Dream again. God bless you.